That might be balanced a little loud. Let me check out, y'all. I can turn it down a little bit. Let's put that like 25. Hey, hope you're all having a good one. It's Friday, Slay the Spire mods time. Today we are taking a look at this Dark Souls mod, which I had on the master list, but I didn't ever have it active because it has an override on the music, and maybe 30% was fine. So I didn't keep it active all the time, but it's been in my list for a while. Figured now's a good time to go along with it. From the music and the art here, I think we've got Dark Souls 3 as our direction. We got the coiled sword fragment that you do your fight with Udix Gungnir to get. Though Oscar would be Dark Souls 1, so I guess we'll see what we end up having as far as like our source. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's the series as a whole. Just using coiled sword here. And also like Dark Souls 3 is not one to shy away from Dark Souls 1 referencing in the first place. Just the nature of that game, having Andre and having Firelink and having all of, well, not all of Enerlando, but like a large chunk of it, and you know how it is. So yeah, this is what we're gonna check out today. I don't fully understand our relics. Well, okay, I understand this one. We have FP as a resource, which again, well, it's even called Dark Souls 3, so. But FP, battle skill and sorcery will use FP. When FP isn't enough, sorcery can't be spelled, and battle skill will be weak. This is your battle skills in Dark Souls 3 are like your weapon arts, would be another word for it. Sorcery miracles, all those use FP, which you can have a second flask for. If you try to use weapon arts with no FP, they'll come out, but they won't do anything. This is used on the knife. There's like some of the knives have like a jump step, and you can use that to like fast move through areas that like you normally wouldn't. This is used in the swamp. Most commonly, you just go ahead and you don't have to follow swamp speed. You can just keep stepping. And then this coiled sword fragment says when you apply hit recover, apply one extra. Hit recover being like a out of fatigue stagger is how that seems to be worded. If you poise break. So yeah. Well, anyway, that's what we're gonna check out today for our mod. See how this plays. Let us embark. We're still the Ironclad, huh? Interesting. Okay, but it did work. So, strike. Okay, learning here. So, strike is strike 6-9, but it has a lot of extra text here. Defend is 5-8. So strike has hit recover 2, which means this is something I'm guessing we're going to see on different skills because this is like the entering stagger. Is that us losing that or our opponents? Like, do we run out of... Like, do we... Is this us running out of fatigue or us poise breaking an opponent? I guess we'll see. And then battle skill seems to be if we're in stance, which is kind of how this ends up working. We apply 1 weak, 1 vuln, and it says we'll exit stance. Stance seems to just be... This just seems to be stance. This is just like... So... when you're using your battle skills on a weapon, it's, God, was it like holding L2 and then R? Like you do like a kind of silly input for them. It's been some time since I played Dark Souls 3, so my muscle memory isn't immediately there. I think it's L2 and then R2 is what my hand is telling me. Like if I because I'm holding this controller here. Like if I wanted to use like the quick step, it would be like spamming that. So that sounds right. This upgrade feels pretty important. Alright, light and heavy both might have different effects. And then we have Farron Flash Sword. Uses an FP, deal 5 damage, draw 1 card, upgrades to 8 damage. So, if right now stance feels like, you know, a small gain, but something that makes our deck a little bit more reach, we have a higher damage threshold than a base deck generally would, based on this. Though this card seems very poor. You know, worse than defend. On its front, if you were, you know, being worse than a base card is generally a hard thing to do. You're still ironclad. 250 gold for take 21 damage. I was about to say that's free. Because I saw this as Iron God, and I'm like, wait, we'll heal that off after 3 fights. I don't hate remove a card. Obviously, 250 gold is like removing many cards. Are we we're 3 elite, okay. Interesting. What's the 3rd elite, then? This... It might be like this and remove a strike. Oh yeah, our friend's here. The mod setup I have that has is for the singular mods. It has a couple extra bits like this. Mostly it's a signpost. So yeah, we're not ironclad. It's kind of, this is the, we rarely see mods that don't edit the character sprite. This is, as you can see, with like the coiled sword fragment and the soul up here. Dark Souls is the damage. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove a strike. Okay. So we have 10 FP. Okay, that did apply hit recovery to that enemy. And that goes down by 1 as they get their stamina back. I could have full passed on that turn, but... Flash Sword. Okay, so now we're stanced. Yeah. 20 seems to be our max. Next battle skill can be used, which means this will weak vuln. Okay. Kukri, apply 3 bleed. When you hit 10 bleed, lose 30% of max HP, boss takes half effect. Small with a shield, gain 5 block. Battle skill, gain 5 block, gain 1 dex. Farron Great Sword, deal 6 damage. 2 times to all enemies, hit recover 3, draw 1 card, enter stance. Okay. Interesting. This is another stance entry card. This is a good block. That's a lot better. This is just block. Like, this is literally defend as a card, but 1 cost off the top, and then You know, it's Kukri upgrade to 5 bleed. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't hate any of these. This one seems a little poor, but the all enemies on it makes it a lot better. Because this is like against a single enemy, it's like 2 strikes with like a card draw to kind of offset it. Take the shield, we'll start removing defense. Alright. So like if I go... Well, I don't need to... So I want to go strike, then stance. And I can spend my stance for a dex. That's nifty. Having dex build is always like, you know, that's going to be useful for...
They just make Ironclad into... they didn't make Oscar and Oscar Man?
Yeah, it's really weird. We don't have a... This is like... We've had a couple mods that don't change the character model, but they'll like recolor it. I can't think of a single mod where it's untouched.
Yeah, or they just... They couldn't make the paper doll.
And so we have like a... You know, poise break mechanic.
Ah, yes.
Our attacks, like, will, you know, they deal hit recover and that wears off, and then it says it applies stagger at 10, but I don't know exactly what that is. I guess we'll find out, because this should be 3. And then this should be 3.
Okay, so it just... Oh, yeah, because you stagger them and then you repose.
And then you repose, so sure. Yeah.
There you go.
We also have...
stances.
So stances, it isn't like different stances. This is just... So stance, as you might be able to tell from that image, is holding L2.
Yeah, so it's like... So this is like Dark Souls 3 in particular.
Yeah, because... So, like, if you have battle skill, which is just stance, then your basic strike applies weak fall.
But that's the other way around. You should lose flower points.
This is lying to you. This is lying to you. On use, it did lose 1.
Okay, so they put the word wrong.
This card does gain 1, I believe. Just lets you use, you know. We also have a small leather shield that its battle skill will, you know, is gain dex. But like, so if I go stance and then leather shield, it actually double blocks as well. Because it'll go gain 5 and then it'll do the second gain 5.
Yeah, okay, pretty good.
So, it's also defend on its face. Okay, stagger wears off. Okay. I guess we missed our riposte.
You missed it. You got stuck on like its stairs. So I've been playing some Mod Soup, and I've learned some useful techniques for Mod Soup.
Okay.
It seems like a reasonable time to...
Yeah.
You know how in this one Valor Heart. This is a fun weapon that you get it in a weird spot of Dark Souls 3, so you never really have an opportunity to use it. It's really cool though. It's a paired shield and sword.
I've never used this one for basically that reason. Also, the card seems quite powerful.
You get it in the Ice Steel. You get it in Ashes of Ariandel by beating up the Giant Wolf and the Giant Wolf's Keeper.
Okay.
Yeah, so hit recover 3, gain 6 block. Deal your block. Yeah, because, the weapon art for Valor Heart is you bop them. You bop them with the shield.
So it's sealed shield slam.
Yeah.
Okay, and then apply 1 shocked means that they basically can't gain block.
Yeah, you kick them and it stuns their block. That's cool.
It's strong because it's also like strong Iron Wave.
Okay, so it's this flex that... Okay, that's interesting. So it's worse than flex on the front, and
then like because fully upgraded flex is 4/4.
Yeah.
So Sellsword Twin Blades is a weapon I've seen used a lot.
It's a speedrun weapon.
Oh, okay, this is fun. That's actually really cool.
It's dex scaling.
I didn't think of that because I mean I have dex building in my deck right now, right?
Yeah.
Like so,
Because you have the shield. Deal 4 damage 2 times, hit recover 1.
Battle skill.
Deal 4 damage 2 times.
So when
Say
you battle...
whirly wind. You do the whirly goof when you hit. Okay.
Yeah. And it goes to 6. That's really cool.
So it's interesting.
I guess it's between that and Valorheart.
They both work well with dexterity, because you're going to get more block with this.
I mean, and block it. This does scale damage even with dex.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take one of my rules, not rules, but like if I'm in a tie, rarer card usually wins.
Yeah,
because it's going to show up less often.
Yeah, you'll find this Elsword Twin Blades. But yeah, just mod soup technology. You're gonna want to get 2 mods. One of them lets you pick events to just take off the list of possible events, and the other one does the same thing for relics, and they work for modded content.
Oh, okay.
And for mod soup, the reason I did that is the Risk of Rain relic mod has an event that both doesn't work, and one of the ways it doesn't work is it will repeatedly happen. You know, so I was repeatedly given the opportunity to pay 35 gold to get a relic 35% of the time, and it never worked. But then, like, every event spot in a row would be it. So I just turned it off. The relic one, there's like the cube that breaks the game, like that.
Yep, yeah, things like
also,
that.
Also, you could just turn off Broken Crown, just have it not show up in the thing. That'd be useful for you.
I probably want to do that, like, just as a rule for how I do my own stuff.
Just like, so you don't have like a chance of just not getting a boss relic.
Yeah, because as a rule, when I'm doing these, I don't choose Broken Crown because I want to be able to see cards.
We want to see cards, yeah. It might have been the circumstance in which I was playing the Risk of Rain one that made it. Oh, Ring of Favor and Protection. Oh, that gets... That's like you upgrade it and it's like the opposite of an offering.
Yeah, that's
That's not bad.
And then this is
Charge Battery.
Charge Battery.
It's also... It's funny. It does what it does.
So yeah, you recover your stamina quicker. Turning off Loose Brick would also be another one that's good to turn off, because that's like a between runs thing, and because I only run once.
Like, yeah, you never do that.
Yeah, I keep Better Note on here, so it's not like a weird... I think Ring in Favor, because like upgrading this should be like a...
Yeah, we like cantrips, but it's funny, it was in the context of mod soup. Maybe Risk of Rain was not made to be played with Gensokyo, but I was doing it anyways. It actually works out pretty well, because Gensokyo does not have an Act 4. So really you can... Bad. And gives you a ton of money, so you can buy the Risk of Rain thing. Oh, there you go.
Okay, this is actually incredibly good.
Yeah, you can get some block without using a skill. I guess that was a reason not to pick the Ring of Favor, was we're in Goblin Knob territory.
Yeah, this is actually quite dangerous, because I've only picked up 1 extra attack right now, and so like our damage output is really bad. Oh, this one, they have 15 poise.
Because they're an elite. They're big. That actually works out, because it means that we can stun next turn rather than this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well.
This is tough to answer.
Well, he's going to get charged up next turn.
Okay, here's the Vuln.
Yeah, here's the Vuln. So we...
Huh.
Do we just, like, stance and pass? No, his stagger went down by 1. Okay.
Yeah, but 2 is actually 1 extra with our fragment, so this will... Shit.
If you stance, it will weaken him, which will, on the whole, make you take less damage.
Yeah.
The other thing to do would just be like to pass and try to. Can we do that though?
Okay, so here we go.
Is Valorheart better here?
This gets a weekend of Vuln. I think the Vuln is.
Yeah, the Vuln. We need the Vuln to deal damage. Okay, we're blocking pretty good this turn.
Yeah. Can I afford to?
Okay, let's look at our deck.
The cat
Like,
doesn't
what is up? Can we draw 22 damage next turn?
No.
Because next turn's the big hit, right?
Likely. So there's no
Yeah, he can change.
It is a random chance. There's no block off there. So this applies 2 more Vuln. Okay, just another. Problem is the deck is triple defend right now.
So I think we just strike here. Like, we take our lumps, and we just have to draw a strike.
Yeah.
Hey, Lamau!
Okay.
Die with dignity.
This like the moment I saw Knob here, I was worried this was the outcome because we hadn't added a single real attack to the deck, and it's like, okay.
we picked Ring of Favor Protection.
Yeah, picking Ring of Favor Protection got us super kill.
It's like, oh, you're losing the max.
Yeah, I'll do that for 2 removals.
Okay.
2 elite. 2 elite has to take this line. That's so all 3 of the, like, you know, starting elites ask a pretty major question. Knobs is, how good's your offense? The
3 pillars.
The trios, the trio, like, AoE is helpful there, but also just, like, your ability to, like...
Largely, they ask you your ability to produce 10 block a turn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you can produce 10 block a turn, you can win the fight easily. And if you can't, or you're not going to be able to, then you're going to lose. Or if you can't kill one of them for, like, the first, like, some turns.
And Lagavulon's asking for, like, you to finish the fight before you fall over to Dex, you know, like...
Yeah. Yeah, could just like stance, strike, defend.
Yeah,
that'll apply the weak.
Yeah, that's a full block.
So what does our Soul Relic do?
Soul Relic is just we start with 10 FP. This is just we have FP.
Okay, so there must be a way to enter stances more permanently than, or there's more spells we could get.
Yeah, spells has a thing.
Okay, is Estus going to be a relic or like a rare? Kill here. The stance will apply Vuln.
No, that's 9.
A little short.
So we block that. Potion slot?
Could be.
Alright. So there's Valorheart again. Dark Sorcery.
Dark Edge.
Can be enhanced with staff. Use 2 FP. 12 damage. Hit recover 4.
So that's 12 for 1. Hit recover 4 is also pretty beefy,
yeah,
but
yeah, because that's like against the normal enemy, that's half their stagger bar.
Deals 6 damage 2 times to all enemies.
This one enters stance on use is one of its.
Yeah, because, okay, that's but that's not quite what the Farron Greatsword does, but it is because if you use this one's weapon art, you fucking flip around and do anime bullshit.
Yeah. Then we have Valorhard again.
I'm gonna have Valorhard again. Want to just run it back, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'm fine running it back
bullshit?
because that's what we started with. We'll get some stupid bullshit. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I love losing health.
Okay. This is Act 1. Like, half the events in Act 1 have you lose health. Just for existing. This, and then we'll enter Stance. Stance sticks between turns. So,
yeah, you can
like,
hold. You can hold on to the thing.
So now we can hold on to that for, like here, where we can go, like...
Oh, Valorhard?
Actually, Valorhard will do... Yeah.
It'll do... it'll do at least, like, 10 damage.
It did not do as much damage as I expected it to do.
Did our thing get... Was it our weaken? Was the weakened what did it? It still did, like, 12 damage. It should have done, like, 20, though.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and then the stagger gets it. Sure.
That is what the Hunter's Ring does. Exile Greatsword. 9 damage. 9 for 1 isn't... Lose 2 HP. Enter stance. And it deals... It deals higher...
Oh, this is like, if you get a riposte with this, it does
it
wild
deals 3.
nonsense.
Yeah. Okay, it's a way to enter stance on the offense, but lose 2 HP, huh?
Yeah. Hunter's Ring is footwork.
Yep, footwork.
It's like-
Footwork is a good card.
Yes.
It's not as exciting as... Not as exciting as Inflame, but it's probably actually better than Inflame. Funnily enough.
Stagger
makes them take 75% extra damage on the face.
Yeah, so like it's your riposte after they get knocked down.
So would this do... Like, is this additive or is it replacing? Like, it does, instead of doing like 75, like 1.75 damage, does it deal 3?
I'm thinking about Hunter's Ring because we've seen dex scaling weapons.
Well, we already have Valorhard.
Yeah, Valorhard is at its heart a dex scaling weapon. All right, let's get like another piece of offense off this fight, and then I'll feel good about things.
Valorhard lets us Iron Wave.
Makes this fight pretty free. Yeah, footwork is like quite a good thing to have.
When you're Ascension Brain, do you like it more? Because, ooh, that is kind of what the Shield of Want does. Fire and Hail. So, okay, 9 to all.
To all enemies. Oh, that's actually okay.
Yeah.
And Dragon Slayer.
And then Dragon Slayer.
This is a pretty powerful weapon.
Yeah,
It's
gain
got-
1 strength.
Yeah, gain 1 strength, and target loses a strength. Like,
The wording on this is odd.
yeah.
Loses 1 strength and gain 1 shocked instead. That's still power though.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
We
This
need
is also
more ways to. We're going to need if we're going to need ways to enter stance because we only have
Yeah.
1 way.
and it's not great. Okay.
Marbles.
One of my favorites. Alright. Let's have our... Okay, well, not our repeat. Let's,
They have conveniently given us a way to break their artifact.
yeah.
You're debating your potion.
I'm at the point where I'm debating it just to use them. That's what they're for.
Yeah, especially that potion also isn't like the most exciting.
Right, that's why. Like, especially like this is an AoE fight where that might matter, and like right here, this turns this 18 into a 12, which is going to be a lot easier for us to deal with. Because I'm not certain that we were getting a knockout here, but we actually might.
Yeah, it's worth killing over blocking because it gets more damage off of you.
Yeah. I thought about double blocking that, but getting that one off the table felt a little more important, so we're not as dazed. I also mentally had it that these staggered at 10, but they're not because they're bosses.
Stance here doesn't do much. We stance second hand.
Yeah, we stance second, and then that this way we can use it on like the strength game.
But who's second hand?
We'll never know.
There you go. Let's see exactly what the hell this does. Okay.
Yeah.
It does what you think it does.
That's pretty nice. Is it recovering its stagger quicker?
The weak potion combined with the hunter's ring pretty good because it lets one block.
So at 11, recover to 9. Okay. So like staggering a big boss is harder than.
Well, of course it's harder. He knows. Yeah. He knows CQC.
Okay, this is a
we can like, yeah. Okay, right. Gain 5 block. Gain 15.
So this should hit for like lethal damage.
Yeah, it should hit for 7 plus.
No, 1.
8. Yeah, so it's like
it should go to 1.
Yeah, it should go to 1. So it's 23 plus 7. 16. It dealt 16 damage.
Why did that deal 16 damage?
Why does that deal 16 damage?
Okay, let's reverse engineer. The way we would get to the number 16 would be we had 15 block before using the card plus 1 strength.
Okay, it deals the body slam before applying your block. That makes the card significantly worse, but okay.
Maybe a little bit more balanced, but
somebody wrote their lines of code backwards, it sounds like.
Indeed. That was not the way I expected that one to play out. But we do have to know.
Gain a buffer. Gain 2 buffer.
Instead, so we don't gain the block. Oh, is that what the instead on here means? We don't get the damage?
Interesting.
Hovels.
$16 for 2 block is like slightly above rate. The battle skill again. We need ways to interstance.
Yeah. I think I'm still fine with like this as a card on its own right.
Because
a shit ton of block.
It's above rate on block, and buffers will stick around if you don't use them. So if you can kind of. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh, this bastard.
Well.
Yeah, pop him.
We get block.
Shield oaths are pretty good because we do have a way of using the block offensively. Although, no we don't, because we don't have a way to enter stance for free.
Yeah.
Is the upgrade on... What is the upgrade on stance? Does it make it 0?
Innate retain. That's actual, like... Doesn't make it 0, but it makes it a way better, like...
That's pretty good.
Stance using card.
Also, I noticed our next fork in the road is like either a question spot or an upgrade.
Right. There are Dark Souls in here. Damn. Well, we get entangled.
We are entangled. All strikes. No, instead we draw Hovel's Grace.
Just hobbles up. Like, look, you're not hitting me through that. Okay. Homing Soul Mouse.
The end of 3 turns deals... At the end of the next 3 turns, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. Okay, so it's like...
21 damage delayed.
Okay, there's a rare... There's an uncommon ring here. Oh, Ring of the Evil Eye. That is what that does.
That's... You know, the cards are what they report to be. That's...
Yeah. Although I don't know why the Exile Greatsword makes you lose HP.
You don't... I don't think this hits you. It's not like a Chaos Blade. Like, that's... I would expect this on a Chaos Blade, right? Like, they're not a...
Yeah, this mod is what we call top-down.
Yes.
Rather than bottom-up.
Like, it's very much built for... Like, you know, everything is what you would mentally expect it to be. Which is interesting as far as, like, the singular cards go, but then makes, like, weaving them together.
Yes, it can be a good... It can be a good or a bad thing.
Reports.
Yeah, this is it. This is Dark Souls 3, yeah. Like an example of a top-down mod that didn't work so great. I remember Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was not good. Like,
I liked Hollow Knight. I remember it had, like... Well, the thing was that the Hollow Knight mod also comes with a whole ton of, like, enemy mods and things, and
yeah,
those...
Hollow Nest, I don't know, Hollow Knight is cool, but also, it's hard to find things that mesh. Like, this early on, I don't think War Paint's worth it.
This is just going to upgrade our 2 defense.
It's going to upgrade 2 defense. You might upgrade Hovel, but...
We'll take the key. That's a fine key if I've ever seen one. We have, you know, I plan on taking the keys, so...
You do just lose the HP. Okay.
Yeah. I wonder how often we get healing in this class, then, if that's in class.
Well, we had Ring of the Evil Eye. There has to be something for Estus.
Was lethal? No, because that doesn't deal damage when you're in stance.
That doesn't deal damage. Oh, we can just hobbles and be fine.
I should have went with the other attack first because that would have weak fall, but I was just thinking like whatever. Now it's fine.
But now we know. Now we know for sure that the axe does not do damage when you get the stance.
Yeah.
That is what that does.
Yes.
Apply 1 bleed next 3 turn. When obtained 10 bleed, lose 30% of... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's bleed.
So yeah, it's that version. Oh. It's the Adjudicator Shield.
And it also does have health within the class.
Bit chunky.
This
Rouge is probably... Okay, this is hard, because status effects tend to work well when you can double up on them.
Right, like Carthus Rouge is going to be hard to use if we don't have
more bleed.
More bleed, but like we have to get into it if we want to get into it, right? Like,
whereas the shield is kind of if we're picking the shield, we're committing to picking a mana relic, no matter how bad it is.
Because we need to be able to like that plus other attacks.
Yeah.
We also have like great sword for just continuing stance usage.
That could be reasonable, and just try to find our HP other ways.
All
Like
right.
maybe
We now have visual confirmation of like regen in here, and like we saw Evil Eye and such.
or we can like try to buy like a feather or a meal ticket or something like that.
Try that. I can't lethal any of you.
What happens if you stance and then exile Greatsword? I guess we should probably either defend plus or Hunter's Ring first. Probably defend plus. It's like, how many stack? Is stance a stackable buff?
No,
Okay.
we just are stanced. We have to learn these things. So we're currently stanced, so next play spends it.
We'll gain 8 block and 1 buffer.
That should
I don't-
basically give us.
I don't like that our exile greatswords can eat our.
Buffer.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they eat our buffer? It says lose HP, not deal damage.
The buffer's on what?
So I'm gonna do with lose HP. Yeah. Although our Carthage, no wait, our exile greatswords will rarely eat our buffer because
They put us in the stance in the first place.
yeah, they're probably going to be able to get to the stance anyways.
I see.
There it is. Okay.
How willing am I to pick up a bandage-ish?
Iron Hail is also kind of cool.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, let's check out our stuff. We know Hovels is pretty good.
Yeah. 3 damage. 2-2. 3 damage. 3 damage. 3 HP.
Rule of 3.
Yeah, so the ones that aren't just flat 3 are Hovels, Hunter's Ring, Valorheart, and Estus. As far as, like, that goes. Hunter's Ring upgraded is obviously, like, real.
Yeah, it applies its thing the most. Hovels just gets to be a lot of block, even
Yeah,
when you don't buffer it.
Yeah, that probably is safe. And then if we do double buffer, that's literally 2 buffer. Like, you know, this is a skill that is upgraded buffer.
Yeah, because, like, you play a power to do that, where you can't, like, recur it, whereas this is,
Yeah.
recurable.
I feel like Estus should, like...
This would mean we'd never have to worry about Exile Greatsword.
Yeah. Pick up the hovels and just get our huge defend up. Alright, who we got behind the curtain? Okay.
Lagavulin.
Now the question is, can I get to... Oh, wow. Well...
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can...
We can set up the buffer, and we might be able to set up Exile Greatsword into Axe, which will not deal damage, but will get us strength. So yeah, I think the fact that we can gain strength and gain dexterity make you not fear Lagavulin.
Yeah. We don't need to, like... We're not going to need to block. Exile Greatsword eats our buffers. We'll have to be... Oh, well. I mean...
we can stall with the best of them.
If you're going to give me these actions in that order.
Okay, it's go time.
Strike, strike.
If we're going to stance, we should probably stance first to apply the weak vuln. Or do we want the weak vuln next turn?
Well, the thing is, the card in our deck left is Dragon Slayer X, so like.
Okay. Hey, the shocked might actually it'll make it gain 2 metal. It'll actually.
Well, this loses metallicize when it wakes up.
Is this the burning enemy? Or
oh wait, well the burning enemy is that it has +2 strength.
Okay.
Which also makes me just not want to use Exile Greatsword here.
Yeah, so let's just pop them.
Like, because this is gonna break a buffer.
Yeah. It's actually funny. I thought that the burning enemy had given it metallicize. I didn't know how that worked with Lagavulin when he woke up because he loses his metallic. Like, would he lose his bonus? Want to keep your buffer forever? We kind of want to. Yeah, we can turn 1 buffer into 2 buffer.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Because gaining 22 block isn't good enough.
I have to do this.
Yeah, we have to. Well, we're going to get extra damage because he's stunned. So, okay.
Yeah.
How much damage is this going to do?
Should do 27, right?
I hope so.
But then there's also the 75% increase, so...
Yeah, like, we have to learn.
Okay.
Okay, it ignores it. There we go.
It makes 75% into 200. Okay.
Here comes the squeeze. We can do a lot of Valor Heart damage.
Or we can, like...
We can either Vuln or, like, go, stance, defend, Valor Heart.
Our alternate is that we could just...
You can end with your stance.
End in stance. Which I don't dislike because we have, like, strikes and...
Like, worst case, we strike next turn. Best case, we can either, like, hobbles or maybe slurp them.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah, there we go.
I did not realize we were in a sundial turn.
Oh yeah, that's why I was thinking.
Yeah. I just did.
Oh. Start each combat with 1 Zeegbrow. It costs 0 this turn. Okay. That's the key you get for the rat zone. It's got a wind up.
Okay.
Next turn. Okay. This is just a big hit. The Mercurial Mist is a fun spell. All enemies lose 10% max HP at the start of the next 5 turns. So they deal 5% for. So that's a quarter of a boss's health in 1 card.
Yeah, but only off the max, right?
Oh yeah. So that's okay. I doubt. Okay, does this lower their max HP by 5 to 10% each turn, or do they? Is this Graphica or like which spell is this?
You want to take and find out?
I don't know. No, 10. It's 10 each turn.
Yeah.
So theoretically, this should be half of a normal enemy's HP and a quarter of a boss's HP.
I'm gonna pick
unless it works weirdly.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Yo. Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
That is what that does.
Okay, so Pestilent Mists.
It's true. The spell also is not very good in the game because the main thing people got exposed to it for is if you were a freak and actually did the sorcerer quest line and got the
that is damage. That was 4 damage. Yeah.
Okay, so now we get to see does it do 4 damage again.
Yeah, because it did 4 damage and 2 damage.
Because we can just like heal up and block here if we want to.
Yeah, like
Cool.
Now we can just like sit on this. All right, let's see it. 4, 2. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay. That's
better than we thought.
Yeah, it's missing a word.
Yeah. But in the game, the wizard, when you summon the wizard for the twin princes, what he does is he casts that spell and then stands in it so that he starts dying.
This is quite powerful. So it being 25% or 5% against bosses makes sense because otherwise that's like.
Because you can cast it again.
I see.
And that just kills them.
Your life ends, you know, it rounds down as well. This is doing 2.
So it's pretty bad against slime.
Right, but like, you know. Strong poison. And here's our bleed.
Okay, there's our bleed. So the kukris don't do anything on their own.
No. I'm kind of not thinking about taking a card here.
Yeah. Okay.
Grass is
Let's think about the Rouge.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever an attack deals damage, apply 1 bleed. So I'm assuming that's like 3 stacks of Karthus Rouge. So like, you could bleed them out with that, because you just have to attack them
10 times, but bleed -1s between turns.
Yeah, so you're probably only going to attack 2 or 3 times per turn.
I don't think we can hit it.
Yeah, I think it's stinky. Especially because I think if you have multiple Karthus Rouge, it probably just extends the duration. It doesn't double up the effect. Interesting.
I'm less necessary on the Estus Flak now that we have, you know.
Siegbrow. Yeah. Okay, Mist or Hunter's Ring might be good upgrades.
Yeah. We're about to go into an elite, so I don't really care a boss, so I don't really care about too much of it for, you know, the Mist immediately, but...
In these Dark Souls games in particular, bleed is an all-in strategy. The bleed you're thinking of, where it deals like damage over time, is actually Demon's Souls bleed, where it was basically just poison. I don't think you can choose wrong here.
Let me get this going.
They both go towards a stall build that we're building towards.
Yeah, with our buffers and our healing and our... Oh.
This is Udix Gundir's music, I believe. Lowering his strength would actually be pretty good. And he's about to... We can prevent him from gaining block. Yeah. That's like dealing damage.
Yeah, we're going to have to break here because incoming 31, but...
we can make him weak. And vuln. Or do we just want to gain some block here? Like defend into Valor Heart.
This is enough to break. Because the 10, because of our dex, makes that enough to hit.
Yeah, Gundir's pretty cool. Actually, no, this is Soul of Cinder. I'm dumb. Because I can hear the part of the song that Gwen's theme goes into. What happened there?
We got thorns off of...
Oh, it's because the mist is an attack.
That is. Yeah.
It's an attack.
It's an attack. I think of it as a skill, but that... Alright, how much damage
is an attack.
18! Oh!
Poison is good against bosses in Dark Souls.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Yeah, poop them.
Yeah,
is that an item is that a card we can get? The fucking...
Yeah.
Poop?
Okay, so Mist would reapply. We can go minus strength. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, minus strength pretty good here. Because it'll... Yeah. What's his stagger at?
We are out of FP.
Yeah, we got to use our stance to do... That's the problem with the Pestilent Mist. We should be able to get the stagger next turn. And maybe we can
13
be a sicko with...
Alternately.
Stalling? Sure.
We have no offense, so might as well...
Yeah, it doesn't stack because it's always 15. It's 7.5%. It's probably 7% each turn.
This should be the last of our FP, because I believe this will put us to 2, and then this spends 2.
Wait, does it?
It hasn't. So that goes to 2, and then this. Yeah, that burns it 2 down, and we're 0.
It doesn't say it's FP cost.
That's correct. I think it's the cost of the card. I think it's is what it.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, now we're buffered. Oh, and the mist just puts you in. Sure.
Wait, I think the stance on our swords might gain FP. Well, that probably just means they're FP free.
Yeah, I think that's why they say that might be it. Or like maybe all battle skills are 2, and that's why they spend 1. I don't know.
Oh, we can Hobble's Great Shield into Valor Heart.
We're not stanced.
Oh, we're not stanced. Well, so Hobble just blocks.
Valor Heart. That's good. We're still shocked 3. Yeah, whatever.
We're bad at sticking to riposte.
Yeah.
As long as we don't exile Great Sword, we're fine. Or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get blue Estus? Is there just like a card that says gain 6 to 9 nice FP?
Right.
Because there is blue Estus.
But we're just gone on FP. It's not even on our bar anymore. There's the riposte.
Okay, we've made a repugnant build. Up. Battle skills only use 1 FP. Deal 40 damage. Next turn, add a copy of this to your hand. That's funny, because it's a beam attack. So
yeah, so you just continuously are using it and spend all your FP on it.
It's a beam attack. A Fairy Ring seems pretty good for what we're doing.
I also don't hate another Hobble's Great Shield, just as a card.
And Hobble's Great Shield is pretty good. Oh, okay, if we're using our Poisonous Mist, the Fairy Ring isn't as good. If we want to, like, use our swords a lot...
Okay. See, that also changes things up significantly. If Farron Ring upgraded makes them free, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because it makes our hovels, like, also free.
Farron Ring is balanced with Beam because it's battle skill, so it's only weapons rather than Soul Stream. Soul Stream...
Yeah, so we'll still run out of FP if we continually use our Poisonous Mist. Yeah.
But this will let us use our Poisonous Mist multiple times.
Okay, Coffee Dripper. We probably can get that because of the Siegbrow.
Yeah, so it's between that and Black Star, the obvious.
But you don't want the Snecko Eye?
No.
With our screen shield.
No.
I think Coffee Dripper. I think we're committed to Coffee Dripper because we want to be able to pick stuff like Hobble's Great Shield. Like, mono relics are just so good. If we were playing on Ascension 1, I would be more into Black Star.
I should check it out. Like I've talked about it before about like switching things up so that I just am running on Ascension 1 all the time, but like I haven't made that jump yet. Mostly because like
it's hard to tell what classes make weight for that or not. Because some classes are like inordinately strong and other ones are kind of weak.
Yeah, and also I've been playing these all consistently on Ascension 0 and all of a sudden it changed criteria.
Yeah, so it's I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
As long as there was, it's like they changed the rules of baseball. So.
It's true. That is, that is true. Let's just drink deep.
Yeah.
I wonder if Zebra is
a card you can have.
Yeah.
Okay, here's how much. Okay, now how much FP? What does our FP do when you use strike here?
Should be neutral. Yep, neutral. So all battle skills are 2. Oh.
Pop them.
We can take that 2 damage anyway because we, regen it back.
Regen, yeah. Now, what is 15% of 69?
Nice.
Turns out it's 10. Okay, there's the upgraded
Ring of Favor. Or
interesting.
One of our
dex payoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. I think with the energy relic, I'm not as necessary on Ring of Favor. I do like that it's pre-upgraded. That's really nice.
Because we have other sources of, because really it's just like a block.
It's temp HP makes it a little bit of an energy gain too. Like obviously that's.
Whereas my Cardinals are in last place, so I'm biased against the rules changes. That's not true. Let's just pick the Twin Blades.
Yeah, let's deck scale.
It's not quite worse flex. Oh, it's this guy.
I'll lose my sundial. Our deck.
Yeah.
In these, so in general, like if I'm playing normal, I want my deck to be between 15 and 20 by the end. In these, a lot of the time, my deck ends up being about 30 to 35 because I pick a lot of new cards to play with them.
Yeah.
So sundial just doesn't do a lot, whereas this gets me a little more chance at finding some fun stuff.
Fancy birds.
Okay.
How's Great Shield looking better unstanced in this fight?
Yeah. See,
do we just lead on hobbles?
Do that for the FP. With the Z-Brow now, I care so much less about the exile issue.
Yeah. Z-Brow's pretty good. It's an item you get vanishingly few of. Ooh, Pestilent Mist is an AoE. That does not care about their,
Oh no. Okay. Caw.
My goodness. Maybe we can draw our Estus.
Yeah. Keep missing the riposte.
Yeah, we should have stanced first there. It literally didn't matter. But I think the shield would have knocked him down. Oh! This is a funny one.
That's cute. Okay.
Now, poison doesn't require...
No, it does not.
It's not all in, but it's still... That's just like a... Okay, what this card says is it's 1 mana. You get it in Venom for the next 3 turns.
Yes.
That's something you care about. How does Storyteller's Staff work with Mist?
I have no idea.
Like, it's an attack. Will it deal?
Also, that battle
12
skill's like wild, so
that is what you use the Storyteller's Staff for.
it is.
It's a pretty bad catalyst, but the poison is stupid.
I can find out.
We're stalling with our stall brow. Oh, we can Dex Ring and then use our Twin Blades.
So we can go like this, and then... That's also so goddamn much, hit stun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. And then heal. Oh, strength. Sure.
Now she'll heal. Oh, and we can exile great. We can apply the
Okay.
stink.
So, exile, great. Your next sorcery does.
Okay, we get to see. Is this a? No, we have a sorcery.
Yeah, and then we have a sorcery.
And that's just lethal.
Okay. That's working
Pretty
out.
Pretty good. I don't know. We have like 40 strength because we can use Hovel's Great Shield.
We do have like an interesting amount of healing in the class. It's not like overwhelming.
There's our stink. We're just doing it for the fans, really. We got a rare.
Novels.
Here's a weird weapon.
I'm sorry, game 2 ritual, you say?
Game 3 ritual. Game 3 ritual is just...
That's called demon form.
No, yeah. Game 2 ritual is called
Demon form.
Okay,
Hold
sure.
on. Hovels is nice and all, but,
Demon form?
okay.
Hello, Marsha.
Okay, nothing new here.
Oh, no, there it is. There's Ashiness.
Oh, yeah. Parrying dagger.
If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 stun and stagger.
I'm sorry.
Okay, do the bosses and enemies get the stun, or do they just get the 10-hit recovery? Because stun is a very powerful...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Mailbreaker, hold on. Break, okay, double damage against block. This is so many keywords. Oh my god.
Okay, hit recover 1, bleed 2. This is a bleed weapon. Battle skill, remove block of target and deal 2 times damage instead. Hit recovery 2, bleed. Or hit recovery 2, bleed 2. So if you weapon art, it removes their shield. Oh, yeah, and then you can keep it and wait. Yeah, I think we're taking that.
Yeah.
Do we want the Ashen Estus Flask or the Clockwork Souvenir?
Also, do we want a removal for us?
Like, if we removed a card here, would probably honestly be Estus Flask.
Yeah, now that I'm much less interested. I also don't think I care about blue Estus with Farron Ring in our deck.
It's still nice for our sorceries.
It does let us continue using them, that's true.
It lets us up, because 6 FP is 2 stinks. But we're rich, so we can do everything.
Yeah, we can just do all of it. We're at $10. Thanks, Morshu.
Okay. Where's our next shop at? Can we avoid it?
Yeah, we're not on a shop line anymore.
Yeah, excellent. That's exactly what we wanted to do then.
Yeah. We had a chance at shop 2 if we needed it, but yeah, like Z Brow means no longer having to say we're okay. Okay.
We can do it all. You can exile Greatsword into Rose, and then Stance into Hovels.
Don't have the energy for that. 5.
Oh, it's 5. Never mind.
But I could exile Greatsword into... So
Exile Greatsword probably also executes Sneaky Gremlin.
Exile Greatsword into Rose. 2 Ritual. And then we just go like...
Z-Brow and block.
Yeah, and then we can... You know... Be in stance for the next turn. Demon Form, huh? That card probably should be 1 and 2 if we're being real.
That's better than Demon Form because it happens on your end step,
our end
not
step
your
too.
upkeep.
Yeah, I just realized. Okay, so we're in a stance right now. You're gonna get hit by a weak vuln. And then execute this gremlin is probably...
Yeah, just like Greatsword into Strike. I think we did this slightly out of order. We probably wanted to send our Vuln at the Gremlin.
So that... Yeah.
And then we can exile Greatsword to kill it, then we still have a weak Vuln on the knob. It doesn't matter. Oh, we get to do our test here. We get to Storyteller Staff into Pestilent Mist.
Okay. We're also in a stance, so...
And so we want to do this anyways.
Okay, so... That didn't spend the increment.
Okay, so a sorcery has to do damage for the staff to use it.
Yeah.
We've learned.
Also, that doesn't fall off between turns. So sooner or later, we'll draw our Farron Slice, and like that just will do 1,000,000 damage. Okay, we're like stanced right now, right?
No, I don't believe so.
No, we're not. Okay.
So we just execute a Gremlin.
Execute this Gremlin.
You can execute all the Gremlins.
Even like reduced here, we're still 21.
30 damage a turn because of...
Oh wait, no, this isn't a boss.
Yeah, it's just an elite.
Yeah. Yeah, Sellsword scales off both, so...
So here's our... it's a quality weapon. So here's our Farron Flash Sword. This is just... I have lethal.
Well, yeah, we have 8 strength at this point.
Realistically, it shouldn't scale off strengths, but it does. That is what that does.
Yeah, that's correct. I don't think that's necessary with the Estus in our deck.
Yeah. This is an interesting card.
Yeah, I don't think we need it, but...
Yeah, I don't think we need it, but it's interesting. It's like, there's an X spell that does that.
Yes. Okay, so we can go Seek Brow, stance into apply the poison, and then 10 poison's a lot, by the way.
10 poison is a lot.
I don't like.
I'm glad that they replicated what the staff actually does, because the staff is stupid. It does need a poke for it to die next turn.
Yeah.
But no, the Pestilent Mist tells you how much it'll lose.
7
HP.
So that's not enough. It'll go to 1.
Yes, we need to give it a poke. You could annihilate him if you want, or we can gain some juice. We don't really need the juice, so I might as well just exile Greatsword the guy.
Yeah. We still have 6 juice. And we have, like, poison plus applied here. Oh, right. Nice try.
We're stanced.
We are stanced. Like, I don't even think I want the... care about the ritual from this.
We probably a strike here, then.
Yeah. Because we're doing, 22 here. Yeah. So, like, want to play a little bit to the long game on the game.
I'm happy that the Siegbrow has let us actually replicate Ironclad. Like, now that we don't just look like him, we are him.
Yeah, we're Ironclad. We gain 6 health every,
Our deck has Demon Form in it.
Oh.
Okay, there's our upgraded thing.
Ooh. That's cute.
Add 2 bleed card. Now, is bleed card a card that does bleed, or is it a specific card?
I'm guessing it's a card that does bleed. I'm still after those twin swords, though, because that's like...
Well, that's also the bleed build.
Okay. So we can...
Exile into Valorheart knocks down the bird. No, it doesn't, because we don't have... Stance into Valorheart might knock down the bird. We need to have our Valorheart multi-hit and then also have a poke.
That does it.
Yeah, so now...
Gonna save the stance. We can get a better hit here. Get the staff or something.
The Pestilent Mists. You can try out the parrying dagger on the bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it says on the tin.
We have Hypnotoxic Laser at our disposal? Hell yeah.
Yeah, we want 6 damage there to just finish that off. And then, well, hello.
We keep timing these stuns.
I know, we're just bad at stunning. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
An intangible for 3. Interesting.
So we can use the stick into the magic weapon into an attack.
And then you can, like, stance into the multi-hit on your early use.
Yeah. So really the big cost on Dark Edge is the FP cost. Like, that's the...
Yeah.
Do we want Hidden Body, or do we not care about any of these?
We could not. We already have Buffer in our deck. Do you need Buffer and Intangible?
Nah. Nice.
A gremlin horn.
That's one I'm, pretty happy to just kind of see.
I hate this fight.
Yeah, we're gonna take 1,000,000 damage from turn 1. Oh no, we're gonna take... That's annoying.
Now we got Pestilent Mist. We are fine. And we can stink him so that he loses strength.
Yeah, so we can go like...
Actually, yeah, we want to do that because will it keep him from gaining malleable block?
Should, it's on damage. It's upon
I mean, like,
damage.
the debuff we're applying.
Yeah, that's just a power.
The block better than the buffer here.
Yeah. Which means we want to go, like, strike and exile.
Yeah.
Or strike and a strike, like...
Probably strike into exile, just so we have stance for next turn.
Yeah.
It's funny that our most common play pattern is ending the turn with stance.
It's more flexible. It's like, now we can go...
That has to just kill them, right? How much are they taking?
11 plus 10. Yeah, that's
yeah,
lethal.
they're just dead.
And staggered. The rotating 3D cat is part of a different mod.
That is kind of what the Prisoner's Chain does. At the end of your turn, gain 3 temporary HP.
It's not bad.
That's like metallicize.
But better, because, like, if you're not taking damage,
It stacks up, yeah.
I'm a fan of metallicize effects, and, like, ones that stick like that are interesting.
And we're in a stall deck.
Yeah.
Now this is Pestilent Mist. We're
well,
fine. Yeah, there we go.
Oh
yeah.
my god! All right, we're
yeah.
we're going to town here.
We get to do every yeah.
Do we? I don't think we even care about Rose here because we're just playing.
Yeah, we're just gonna stink them.
Do I care about
the skill? Like, you want to pop your pot?
The cat's just there for having a cat. It's only a visual mod. It doesn't do anything else.
The purpose of the cat is to crash the game if you're playing on OS X or Linux, because they can't deal with the 3D objects apparently.
And for this specifically, the only actual mod on is the class mod. Everything else is like there's a couple others like the Morshoe on or some of the like quality of life bits. But, like, the focus is on whatever, like, class mod we're on. This one just doesn't have a character model, which is weird.
Yeah, we usually play French vanilla. Yeah, drink your pot.
Yeah.
Either that or drink the other pot. Okay, your next Isla Staff is interesting.
For the Dark Sorcery, extra 30%. We're not doing...
We have an artifact, so if you just want to get 3 strength, you can have it.
That's fair. Alright, stance.
Actually, but we gain 6 strength.
No, because it's going to block the incoming. So, like... Yeah.
Okay, we can Zeke Brown and strike at somebody.
Yeah, this mod is Dark Souls 3, as far as its theming goes. It's the first time we've had a character mod that didn't change the class.
Yeah, they didn't have a paper doll made. Maybe the mod's still a work in progress. It is it is a newer one, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Taking a bit of lumps just because we didn't have anything real for defense here.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's this fight. And we're gaining back. Also, like... Hell, you're not dead. You need 2 points of damage.
Now you can parry him.
Doing it to gain the 1 life. Okay.
Egg.
Another Storyteller Staff. Blood Gem upgraded. Storyteller Staff's been good to us.
Yeah, just 10 poison is a lot.
Yeah, 20 poison's a lot.
Oh yeah, we have Coffee Dripper. Okay.
Yeah, we have to be careful with that.
Either the things upgrades Farron Ring or Dagger.
A Parrying Dagger with Retain's a lot better.
It lets you stay on target.
Yeah. Okay.
Potato Walker and the rat.
Okay. So this is like stance. And then doing that to keep the Vuln for next turn moving forward,
I guess we wanna kill the Potato Walker.
if possible.
Gotta get our stall set up.
Yeah, as our deck shows, it's not with super.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, we just hit him a bunch. Do we
Yeah.
want to? We could also kill the rat.
This is
Not kill
Vuln.
him.
This is Vulned plus in
Oh yeah, we need to pop him. Yeah.
Okay. Get the stagger going. Oh, there's Pestilent Mist, finally.
How much is Potato Walker taking?
10 HP.
So. Yeah, we'll block the rat with our temp HP.
That's the whole point of gaining it.
And here's the downside of Storyteller Staff.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, big block.
Another exile.
Another exile.
I don't know how much I care about one more exile.
Magic Shield would have been pretty good with that power we passed up. The one that's like whenever you use a sorcery, get 2 FP.
Yeah.
It's like 16 block for 1 is a lot. Ah, grab some potions. You might actually want that. Probably over the colorless potion.
Yeah. Duplication's not bad either, obviously.
Might be better than the Dex potion, or... We do have use for the Dex potion.
Okay, here we can either get the Farron Ring fully up, or we can get the Hunter's Ring up to 3. Which, kind of like this, because this is also damage in our deck now.
That is damage.
Alright.
Is this Dancer Boreal Valley?
So, because we have this... Actually, all of our attacks should just break on that, right? Like this... because of our hit stun.
We can find out.
Though I'm much more interested in, you know.
Yeah, we definitely want to get our demon form going.
No, hit recovery does not, which it probably shouldn't.
Yeah, probably shouldn't.
So we'll put that up. It's free.
If we can break his defense, we can parry his blast.
Yeah, we can do that easy. Weak form.
Yeah. We have the Exile Greatsword to do it.
That hits our temp HP.
Pretty good.
We have a lot of HP gain. It's not too bad to take, like, some damage here.
Only 3. 11.
Yeah, because we'll heal that off.
Okay.
Well.
Now the problem with parrying Dagger the hyper beam is he'll just hyper beam the next turn.
We want to buffer it if we can.
Yeah, so we can start killing that guy.
Yeah. Because our hovels is in this.
Yeah. So you want to draw a Exile Greatsword. Well, we did it. Oh, and we can stink him. Actually,
Yeah,
I will shuffle.
This will be fine. Because we can go 2 buffer, and then...
You stink.
Think about parrying right here.
Could be a reason to parry, yeah. Okay.
So you're dead on the next. This should be coming back in for the 20, yep.
Okay, we'll keep a buffer.
We'll keep both.
Deal 40 damage with our
temp HP.
I can just Hovels and Valor Heart here, I guess.
Yeah.
Just,
well, we're not
just to get
stanced.
Oh, we're not stanced. I keep thinking we're stanced, but
Okay, so Hyper Beam's next, but we're gonna take 0 to it because we've got, you know.
we might stun this turn anyways. We're not stunned, but Estus here, not bad.
Exile hits temp HP, so. The fact that we're still getting 22 damage a turn out of Mist is wild. Ah, here we go.
Behold.
There's where our real damage lives.
I mean, we also have 14 strength.
That's the other place our real damage lives. Weird. Our demon form's good?
Okay, so this is diva form or whatever. Look at Undead Hunter Charm.
Interesting. Just stun, huh?
Just stun on a card. What is Bloodlust?
Lose 5
Whenever an
health.
attack deals damage,
This is permanent.
apply 1 bleed.
So this is permanent rouge.
If you're gonna bleed, that's how you do it. 0 power, zero cost
Zero
innate.
cost innate.
So you're that or the Undead Hunter Charm.
Yeah.
Tiny House is never incorrect.
Yeah, this is like fine.
We spent our potions, so the Sozu is
Yeah.
a little sad.
Transforming would be like... be dropping out like Dragon Slayer Axe. That's really the only card I don't like.
That and block.
Yeah, just like defense, but like... That's funny. It's a potion.
It's a potion.
This gets a lot better with the Seekbrow.
Yeah, because like regen stacks favorably.
Yeah, 3 regen is heal 6. 6 regen is heal 18.
Time cops?
Time
Who
cops.
gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares? Looks like we're taking left path for double elite.
Double elite and a late shop.
Late shop's kind of what we want. We have money, but not like a ton of money.
We could double shop if we wanted it.
Yeah, we can like this. This is a possibility. We can single. You know, we can like take this shop and then like we have some lines that are like this or like that. It's a little complicated up here.
It's a little complicated. Really, those 2 on the right, you could also go that way if you really wanted to. So, might as well just fill out the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Orb Walker. I heard you like regen.
You know, stance being innate is just really nice.
Because we can get our demon form.
Yeah. I'm like Seekbrow and set that up.
Oh, our demon form didn't cost any HP.
Oh yeah, because we healed it.
Yeah.
Regen
oh,
3.
nice.
Weird.
Just reasonable game actions.
Yeah, normal things. We have a demon form.
Left eye or right eye, yeah. It's
All
fun.
right.
Now these should work together. Let's see what they do. Whenever you deal unblocked damage to turn, gain 3 temp. That is what it does. Whenever you deal unblocked damage, gain 2 strength.
Hi. Hold on.
Gain 2 strength, not temp strength.
Not temp strength.
That should be temp strength. Because that's literally what Pontiff's right eye does.
We also have like
Yeah.
one of the freest X spells in the world, but like this retains. Right eye retains.
It should be temp strength. That's how the way that the Pontiff eye rings work is if you attack like a number of times within a short time frame, you get their buff. It's like you have to attack and keep attacking, or you lose the buff, which is temp strength. But no.
Anyway,
No, it wouldn't be the first time that this mod would have forgot to put a word on a thing.
I think it's gonna just be strength though, because it's also shown that it loves giving us strength.
Oh, here we get to find out.
I'm not attacking these. You kidding? Not on this turn, at least. Like, these things will die to poison if we just let them.
That's true. Well, we get to find out later when we hovels.
Yes, when I draw hovels, then we get to.
This is a Dark Souls 3 mod, which is
Yep.
a weird one.
Again, it doesn't have a character difference, which is why I understand. It's also called Oscar, which like.
Yeah, which Oscar isn't really in
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3. It's confusing because the person who does wear the Elite Knight set in Dark Souls 3 is an ambiguous person. It's temp strength.
It's temp strength. Okay, so it works exactly how it should in Dark Souls.
That's fine. We draw our region cards, so everything's fine.
Oscar was the guy in one, correct?
Kind of.
Well,
his name is never directly stated. I need to look at the.
I think it's the credits. It's Oscar, right?
I'll have to look in the credits.
Anyway, we gain back most of that. Okay, so like that card is still like fine, powerful. Like, excuse me.
Gain one buffer and what? Okay. Draw one less card next turn.
That's on the unupgraded form. Like
These
buffer.
are all powerful cards.
Yeah, Stone's obviously good too, but let's go 2. Finesse, you're free as hell. Same with Flash. It's like an Estus Flask.
He is credited as Knight of the Undead Asylum in the credits. He's Oscar in the game files.
Okay.
But his name is never... That's what I remembered. I remember my illusory wall stuff. Shout outs to Chromelodian. Are we just like... If he tries to curse us... Okay.
Well, now we're clearly changing.
Hope it's good.
Yeah, we only get the one, I suppose.
We have a chaos potion if we have to. Okay.
When you have defensive options, just use them.
There it is.
There we go. All right, so then we go defense, and put on the other poison.
Stink of. Give him the stink.
9/24. Yeah, okay. Cool.
I'll
take a turn, thanks.
Our Twin Blade here are actually going to be pretty nasty. Not because we're weak.
Still pretty nasty. That's not... Like, obviously, you know, we're not...
And obviously we have to end the turn with him voice broken. Obviously.
Yeah, still.
Wait, where did all that damage come from?
Oh my god, did it take double damage from, like, Pestilence because it was staggered?
Oh! Timing.
Not good.
That's pretty good. I think we just attacked him with spell sword.
Yeah. I get my regen and then dies to... Yeah. Yeah, alright. You give us more Twin Blades, I'll take more.
But you don't want another source of buffer?
You know, you really need to want to spend on those.
Now, do we try to... Do we set up Demon Form, or do we just do as much damage as we can with Spell Sword Twin Blades? Wide character potion, or white potion is from the White Potions mod. It's
Yeah.
just like one of the vanilla plus mods we use because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's also why there's googly eyes on stuff. I mean, may as well stun. Yeah.
Yeah, Wide Potion is just one that I keep on as a generic mod. I realize that it ups the power level a little bit, but I find it funny. I can't help seeing Wide Potion and laughing, so, like, I have to do it.
Well. Yeah, we passed up Snecko Eye.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's funny. It also changes some of the potion relics, which is also very funny.
Like, there's the Wide Potion belt. Where'd we get a Discovery Plus? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that was. I got 2 items, or 2 of these from the cube.
Ah, you took the cube. Okay.
This will kill us. I don't really want to die, so it's probably.
22 damage is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Estus. We can also just take the shield.
Because, like, I can go. Kill that, and then draw into more defense. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So we take 7, but we have regen 3 still, so shrug. Yeah, finesse was the other one we got out of that.
Quantum's right eye pretty good with Spell Sword Twin Blade. That's actually that's actual speedrun strategies.
This won't like work, but
It'll give us Tim strength, but oh no, we need right unblocked.
wait. Well, whatever. We staggered.
Ziegbrow.
Ziegbrow is a card, huh?
Guild. Okay, interesting.
So bash.
It's like bash, but if you battle skill, you 30% less damage. Okay,
I don't like that.
sure.
I like bash. Ziegbrow is a card that exists, is neat. Obviously, like, again, works with Ziegbrow existing, but, like, I don't know that I'm really interested in how you're...
Oh, there's the googly eyes.
Alright. Yeah, so, like, this is,
Do you want demon form or do you want demon form? What's the number to stagger them?
15.
Okay. The bash also doing 4 staggers, pretty nice.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I guess we check the flash sword.
so, like, we want to hold parrying dagger for if we get into, you know...
When he starts getting mad. I probably just like, like exile into.
And then...
We actually reposted him.
Actually repose. Still have a stance ready. We're gaining our strength. Hi, Buffer. How you doing?
Oh, we can sell sword here
Ooh.
after we Hunter's Ring. Yeah, so
So,
we can
Hunter's Ring.
charge up our charge up our. We already have stance.
We do, so we can just go...
Like defend first. Just for this slow.
That buffer will break anyway, there's no point in that. Yeah, so it's like...
Here we go.
Yeah, like that. Okay, and now... Well...
You want to stun him or do you want to stun him?
Numbers. Numbers just keep going up. Very top-down design, very powerful.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is the stink. The best card in our deck. Somehow the best card in our deck.
So much damage.
Okay, deal 12 damage, gain 1.
Mm-hmm.
Deal 3 damage 10 times instead. So it's either 12 damage or how much?
Hey, hold on.
Think 'em.
Oh, 75.
Have a turnip. That is what the... That's not quite... the shard gives you more SS. That's
Yeah,
what it does.
yeah.
I give it a pass.
Yeah, I mean, if we could add another one of these stupid night shields, it'd be the other. This is Seek. Yeah, our deck is like fine as is. Okay, we get an upgrade.
Could take the recall here. Or we could finally upgrade Farron Ring.
You know, that's fair. Maybe we get something in the next couple fights we want to upgrade better. That is a shard we found. Yeah, you're telling me I can put up a Hovel's Great Shield buffer against this?
Yeah, we can do that. We have to give up our demon form, but that's fine.
So like... Stance, Farron's Ring, Hovels. The reason I like Hovels here is because this jerk comes in for 45 on a... You know.
Yeah, he can either big attack or like...
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try stinking him.
Well... I mean...
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're just building our own demon form.
Similar to... Alright. 3 temp HP. Chunk. I'm sorry. It's Discovery. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm mentally out on that. We just want Vord's Great Hammer then.
Yeah, that was bash.
Well, you lose the temp HP. Buffer won't block.
Yeah, you lose temp. Yeah, temp goes before everything else.
Which is useful for like our
For our Exile Great Swords.
Exile Great Swords that make us lose HP. Just those get hit first.
Now we just stink him so that he gets critted on his turn. Yeah. That's how this works.
I think so. Well, wait, this will burn it for -1 strength, but like, whatever. Oh, the intangible is okay. Timing. was still intangible. Whatever.
We should have axed him. Yeah, I was wrong.
Alright, so that just gets off that. Ah, well.
Get him! Stink him!
And then the stink for 27.
Blood.
Blood. Hello.
Black Knight paired greatsword. This is a Ringed City DLC weapon. Okay, heavy blade. Deals 13 damage 2 times to all enemies. Hit recover.
Gain 1 weak.
Deal 1 extra damage to target. Okay, so if you battle skill this, it deals 12 damage 4 times. %, attack increase for every 100% HP. Okay, so if you die,
I'm dead.
If you're dead, you deal extra damage.
That should say 70. Right? Like that should say 70%.
Is it worded like Aria of Sorrows guy? What is that guy called? Lubricant. Yeah. Anyways, do we want this? We have Demon Form in our deck, so
I'll take it because
it's fun.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 390. We want this shop.
You want it?
Bombs.
You want it?
Okay. The ring.
Not a lot of care for at this shop. Take out a defender, a strike.
Do that, then you could buy the orrery if you wanted.
Yeah, I like.
There's a fruit juice. Actually, can we get the other shop from this shop?
Yeah,
Nope.
we can do this.
Oh, we can't. Okay, so we can mulligan our shop if we want.
Oh, I hate that. I don't care much for this shop. I probably just want to cut a defender strike out.
Probably defend.
You want it?
Yeah, it could be like lubricant, where like it's 25% if we're at, you know, like it scales that way.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
Oh, we can storyteller staff, Iron Flash Sword. An Exile Greatsword, and then Spell Sword. 20 play. Yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse.
We take 4.
Then heal 2.
Now we heal 4. Usually this enemy starts with a constrict. Ha!
Interesting.
Just immune, huh? Dude.
Raises your resistance.
Ooh.
Ah, interstance.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's worth a pick. Also draw 2 on that's not bad. All right, $300. Let's check shop number 2.
Bombs. Okay, there's a path.
Yeah, and
There's
our
the
deck
mail
is-
breaker. Our
deck
deck
is
has. It would be like for like. We have a fair amount of
a fair amount.
upgrades.
I think it's probably worth the pickup. Like,
Bombs?
Do you want to pick up the scales just for the heart?
can't do both.
Yeah. So which one does more? The scales are always on, but basically just for the heart.
Right. If I did scales, we could either hold the last 150 or take the removal.
Yeah, I think whatever we do, we probably hold
Hold
for
the
the
rest.
next shop. Guess we could try to get a scale potion from the other shop.
I'm gonna go with the scales because like our deck is 35 right now, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be like not reliable.
Not that great.
Oh, I'll take this. Thanks. This is always a nice event.
I love this event because it's frequently easier than the hallway fights. Yeah, they just stink and then block. You thinking about stance and the storyteller staff?
I'm just gonna go with this. We have another storyteller staff to draw. This is either easy or they wreck you, yeah. This can be a one though where you just like fall over dead.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, here we got.
Especially if you
incoming
could
for a
get it
million.
early. The burn's pretty bad with our buffer.
Yeah. Makes me want to use it on like the strike and then just take the defend on it.
That's probably better. Make it Undead Hunter Charm one of them.
So it's like,
Yeah, then we don't even have problems.
yeah. And we do have the 13 dropping on them that makes this like, you know, inevitability.
Hypnotoxic Laser.
Always. Okay, 1 million damage incoming. Actually, I'd probably want to use the wide block.
Yeah, white block is a fair use.
It's a knockout. Yeah, if I turned on the Pokemon one, we would have Hypnotoxic.
Yeah, because it's literally a thing in that. Wait a sec. We can. We don't have any strength. Wait. Oh, we can. You can Pontiff Right Eye into Strike into Night Paired Greatsword.
Yeah, so it'd be like this, and then Night Pair. And that applies to weak to us, but like it's our last attack, so that's not really real.
Purging Stone. Oh, so we lose 5 HP if we pick this up.
I'll pay 5 max HP for 2 card removals.
Do we have 2 we want to remove? It'd be like block because we've added
It might
maybe
be-
block defend.
I'm
Or
thinking
strike
like,
defend.
I'm thinking strike defend because we have 2 upgraded defense, and like I'm fine keeping that around.
Yeah.
I kind of like getting rid of those. Like gets us a little bit better chance of drawing like some of our things like Shield of Want and
Yeah.
such.
Let's,
Let's check the. Nah.
yeah, these all suck. Okay. It's not a bad relic just because Birdcage is like either that more stun. Okay. Sorry, Fairy Ring.
Yeah, sorry. Fair and Ring, like we've been trying to get to, but you know, it just stops happening. I mean,
This
so I can take the stun. We wouldn't play the Hunter's Ring, but we can take the stun.
that could be a reasonable course of act because otherwise, what are we doing?
Not a lot. On Friday every week we do another Slay the Spire mod. It's something I've been doing for 2.5 years at this point.
Yeah,
There's
we've done a lot. We've done many of them
Yeah, the VODs are all up on YouTube.
on
for-
YouTube.
if you want to check out the very large backlog of these we've been going through. I have
Pick a
been at
random
the point-
Pack Master video or the Pokemon Master video, or there's lots
Yeah.
of them.
The Because I think every time for like the last year, I've been at like 16 remaining mods for an entire year. It's been very funny. But yeah, it's just the YouTube name is the same as the channel name. It's just youtube.com/Slayonine. I'll put up the secret. Like, I know it doesn't heal anything now, and it advances the counter one, but yeah.
Okay, do you think Discovery has a stance inside of it? Let's find out.
Huh. I
mean, I
gained 3
guess.
FP on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we check finesse.
You don't
There
take a
you
turn.
go.
You just don't take a turn. Alright, and then, I'm gonna leave 8.
Yeah, is this the Forgotten King? I don't remember his boss music. Not the Forgotten King, but the Forgotten...
Weird to lead with Soul of Cinders, because...
I guess he's the final boss.
Fair.
No, I mean, that's why it's weird to...
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, yes.
Okay, stinging him, he does clear his debuffs at some point. Do we still do it?
I don't want to deal with this turn.
Well, the Dragon Great Shield makes sense.
Right, but then I'm going to be on, like, 10 or 11 of 12 here. It's like this.
You can also just take a bunch of damage and then just heal after the boss.
True. Having the mist on means not having... Ah, company, you just noticed me. I get 1 card.
With the Twin Blades?
Sure. That's not actually that bad of a 1 card. We're close to a stagger.
Ah. And then we can... What does Vort do on the stance? Ah, not bad.
We also have the triple damage out of the greatsword.
Triple seems to be probably what we want. Although, you know, he's going to, he's stunned, so we have an extra turn.
I'll do this to end your stance at the end of everything. So this is again 13x. Or I guess not 13 anymore, but...
Okay. Can we kill him?
We're in stance, so like...
If we can't kill him, we probably want to get Demon Form rolling.
That's what I'm thinking. So like... Farron... Demon Form... Hovels. Won't full block, but like, it's close.
You have 10 HP.
Alright, so this is the refresh turn. It's also the last turn of our... So, like, it'll clear the debuff as it's falling off anyway.
We can either check... Do we trust a random card, or do we trust the top card or a random card from Discovery?
I'm gonna go with the random card from Discovery. What you know, you've got a mod you've made? No, what's the name on that one? Like I said, I've played a lot of them, so may have already hit it.
There's been mod makers end up in the chat before.
Yeah. Always excited to hear from. Ah, here we go.
Just get your buffers set up, or you could set up another demon form.
Could set up a second demon form. I'm gonna get the buffers on. And then...
Just anything to end.
Won't matter. Yeah, I've got like I said, I got a long list of mods. I only have the ones like installed here, right, active here, on that I'm like checking out. There's obviously a lot more that. Okay, I can Night Shield for another buffer. This might be Strike actually. Yeah. Hold your thumbs and check your mod out on Friday. I probably checked it out last week. Last week I did a mod soup run where I had on a mod that added like, it was something like 150 new relics.
Wait, hug your relics? Yes, we used.
Yeah, that was like
yeah.
So yeah,
cool.
if you're looking at the if you're looking at the YouTube ones, there's a couple weeks delay on those. Yeah, that was on. We saw we saw a number of those come up.
Because the last one we did was when I say me, it's
You've
usually,
been here for a good chunk.
I've only been here for some of them.
You've been here for a lot more recent ones.
Usually the mod soup is Packmaster, just because that's like maximum chaos. Although, was it Defect last time?
Yeah, we went Defect for that last time.
It was like modded Defect. It's probably like Inspire or one of the replay mods.
There were a lot of them active in that one. I think it was like 50 active mods in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the Hug Your Relics mods are cool. I like that one.
Oh, okay.
Although you need to have speech bubbles where the monsters compliment you on your balls. That's probably the yeah, just get some stink going.
The VOD isn't up on YouTube, but it still should be on Twitch.
Yeah.
It should be last week's Slay the Spire.
So you'll have to scroll past some Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, I do different things on different days, so you'll find like Dragon Warrior and.
Oh, thank you, Mel.
Yeah, thanks, Malmet.
Just whatever.
I'll just do this to stance block.
We get 2 cards next turn.
Sure.
2 cards with 10 strength has to be able to deal 50 damage.
We don't
Well,
need
he
to
might
deal
just
50.
be dead to. Yeah, he's probably dead to stink. You could poison him. Yes.
34 plus 10 from poison.
So just strike from the heart of hell. I strike at thee.
The stink is so much.
It's people scoffed. Fights don't last that long, they said.
So, this is well, we're at the heart, not the end. Time to place your bets.
Yeah. Try to guess what do you think our score is. Price is Right's rules, so you want to be as close as possible without going over.
Yep. So yeah, place your bets. Where do you think this one's going to land? You obviously have your kind of ideas of where it could be. If you've been watching, you got to see how we did against bosses, how many elites we fought, those sorts of little things, and just sort of like a feel for how powerful we are. And I think I see people are kind of coalescing around.
I'm gonna guess 720.
720.
720 flat.
Okay.
Because we took a lot of we didn't perfect a lot of fights because of our regen, which I think technically doesn't count as
if you take damage from your opponent, you break the perfect. Right. So, all right. Anyway, looks like bets are in. Let's go ahead and find out. I see a $1.
I'm Malamet going for the 1. You charge your core to its maximum.
788.
That's Empress of Myth, I'm pretty sure. She said 750.
Well, now we've got a 769 from Huzzah.
Ah, there we go. 769.
Yeah, that's
nice.
The power of the 769 hits it. So congratulations, Huzzah, on the shot. Oscar's core. Yeah.
Hey, what's
and Valmet, thank you for gifting Huzzah a sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate you've been gifting out those subs for a long time on the mods.
I even did it on my channel. It was great.
That is one of the, like, so here's the thing, we fought 2 elites on every fight, but like, if you think about all our fights, we're taking a lot of damage and healing it back. So perfects
Yeah.
are super not on the table here. And that's where a lot of your points come from, is perfects against elites and perfect against bosses.
The ending. We have a respectable amount of money.
Yeah, we have potion slots we can fill back up with. Alright, do you think we finally can, you know,
What does Wart's Great Hammer do?
becomes hit recover 5.
Are we ever going to break the parts thing? Farron Ring can help. What is, like, Rose is just 3 ritual.
It becomes 3, like, 2 ritual and 3 ritual are both infinite, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's finally get this stupid thing that we've been sitting on for a million times.
Okay, Morshu.
Lamp oil.
Sad nature might be kind of sweet.
I don't, like I said, so it looks like hit recover doesn't count as a debuff because it didn't break artifact, right?
Yeah, but we have like a poison and
Yeah, we do have a lot of like just stuff for that to be. I don't hate the idea of just like a dex potion plus like.
yeah, Dex
bang.
Potion and then either Straw Bebe or even Speed Potion's pretty good because of our Twin Blades.
Technically, I could get and our artifacting. This could actually be. We have clockwork, so this is just 5 dex.
Which is pretty good.
I can do all 3 of these. We can do fruit juice, eat it, and then both of these.
Yeah, drink some juice.
Yeah, that seems fine. This makes up for the bit we lost earlier, and then we get, and like dex, these are usually not like super interesting, but we have like our dex cell swords, so like we have damage that scales on that.
Yeah. That's true, Marshu. This is our last chance to buy something.
Well, thank you, Morshu.
Yeah, and Maxwell just shows up here.
Yeah. Okay. First things first, I suppose. Let's.
Drink the brow, check the finesse.
Hi. All enemies, and we have broken their artifacting.
Okay, just more stun. Mod makers like stun because it's in the game files, but it doesn't appear very much.
It says all enemies, but it points.
Oh, let's attack him, I guess.
Yeah. This looks like Ironclad, but isn't. Oh.
It's supposed to be. No, you can't crit with spells, gents. It's supposed to be a Dark Souls 3 mod, but the mod maker didn't have the paper doll made.
Yeah, for the character model. Okay, so we only
Speaking of
stunned
paper dolls,
the front
I need to
one.
see how hard it is to change these. I might like pay churls to draw a proper Morshu sprite, like just to give him legs.
Yeah. Stun's very powerful. We have like 5 different ways of applying stun in this. It's kind of wild. Okay. I don't like where we are right now.
Either controlled chaos or we can block what 25, please.
Novel's is 24 right now, so like that's
So
a
we could block 29 if we drink our speed potion.
there was a stun in there.
I'm gonna probably take the Dark Sword Strike.
Yeah. Ah, cool.
Okay.
I don't want to use this hit. If I can kill left, I'd be really happy.
Yeah, we can kill left. We get our blockies in, and then we can drink some juice or we can poke.
I'll just poke because we have 8 remaining right now. We're not in danger of falling over there. And then we'll regen off most of this. So Looking fine.
Well, I think is this death? Not quite.
We're so good at
We had to do
staggering.
it.
It's close. Hi, this is me. Regenerating the full.
You gotta give him the stink.
Alright. That's possible.
That's possible with our stall plan. Another parrying dagger. Crow Quills is a cool weapon.
Oh, just gain 1 dex and a dex weapon. That's cute, but like, come on.
Yeah, that parrying dagger is stupid.
Yeah, we're gonna have 7 decks in this fight anyway. Okay, so first things first. Yum, and then eat our artifact for yum. Not a lot to really apply here.
No, just like stab. And we retain our hand.
Yeah. Yeah, 11 decks. It's like normal things.
I heard you liked stuns. Ah, there we go. Well, the ring does something this turn.
$56.
Pretty good.
Okay, anyway. We actually ran out the Volm.
Our block here is pretty terrible, though.
Well, plus 11 decks.
Plus 11 dex makes it passable. Probably just sell Sword. Yeah, it deals 3 damage, it says, and then
Yeah.
24
And then
pops out.
Yeah, because the deck scaling doesn't apply until it. Anyway, here we get our scales, our
Yeah, so
buffer
the exact-
falls. And then,
The only reason we bought the relic was for that. Well, time for the
yeah, time to go to town.
can we lead with Rose? Just because it benefits from the strength the least.
Yeah. So we actually are taking this hit. That's a little bad. But this is our off turn.
Is he going to clear his debuffs?
No, this is just 2 strength
could poison
artifacting.
him. You want to just get some buffers?
Yeah.
And we retain the parrying dagger.
Yeah, we know our hand next turn.
Like stuns? He has 2 artifact.
We're gonna lose our buffer. Because I have to do this.
We'll shuffle into the sword. It's fine.
We have parrying dagger as well.
How was Great Shield better unstanced?
Rose?
Yeah, we can go Rose, Shield of 1, Valor Heart here. That's 25 block.
And that's like 1,000,000. It's also a lot of damage. Yeah, so we just full block. Okay. I'll take the full block and the damage, like, because we get the thorns damage on this too. Okay.
And we have the parrying daggers. We're cool.
Yep.
Do we do the paired knight greatsword just to do it?
Yeah, because it's big damage.
Okay. We have to end the turn with him.
We do
yeah,
need
we
to
have
win
to.
this turn.
No, I mean, he was stunned that turn. Not stunned, but poised.
Oh my god.
We die?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
died.
Okay. Well, here's the important thing. We need a "you died" text.
We're not going to get it.
I know, but come on.
Devastation. So what killed us? Did we ever make a decision to do something other than set up demon form?
There was a point where I passed on an attack to stay in a stance, but like the fact that we stayed in the stance also like gives us higher damage anyway. I think that what killed us is I drew every single status in our deck on that last turn.
We did draw the dregs of our deck. That was very funny though, that we had so much stunning in our deck and we didn't get there.
Yeah, we popped the heart like 12 times.
You unlocked 808s. Get some 808s
808.
on there.
808. I feel like from just sort of like casually on the mod, on the just going through mods, I believe the heart kill rate is like 80%, maybe a little higher, because we're just going through an Ascension 0. Because it takes kind of a wild mod to not be able to get up here. I think it also could have been the choice to not upgrade the ring over the ritual.
Would one more? Yeah, it's hard to see.
It wouldn't have been 1 more strength. It would have been 3 more strength.
It would have been 3 more strength, and
that-
also
I think-
our.
I think that's
It would have
where we
been
died.
9 more strength for our. For our big weapon.
I think that's where we died.
I think that's because Farron Ring.
Farron Ring
killed
Farron
us.
Ring was a trick.
It was a trick, Joker's trick. What do we think of Dark Souls 3, the mod?
As mentioned early, it's very top-down in the design of the cards. You can see like, when we saw the Pontiff rings, they do exactly what you think they do. You know, things like the bleed, things like you know, Estus, like a lot of the sorceries, and things do basically exactly what you expect them to. From saying that, I think the mod plays a lot better than those tend to.
Yeah, I liked the tension between like the weapon art thing is a cool conceit for a class, and like also having that compete with spells. Like there's a tension there that I enjoy. Like
Mhm.
um, could use some second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth passes on like wording.
Yeah, wording that's something we've seen, and especially like so seeing things that are like worded a little weirdly, like I have no idea.
Pressing A, pressing A while taking damage lets you jump,
Yeah,
or whatever. Press A to reduce damage when take.
and like
What is it that zombie officer says? Like these might be English as second language people, so you don't want to make fun too much.
well, the thing is like when you have like kind of strange wording or wording that is non-standard for like how a card functions gameplay wise, like that just kind of happens in these. This is one that I think needs like
Yeah, that's just like they forgot to put a word in there.
yeah
There's also like gain 2 FP rather than lose 2. Like I don't know. There's needs some passes. Also too much stun. That's a normal mod. Though.
It's funny we lost against the heart, but like I still feel like we were able to take 5 turns on the heart, and like that might say something more about the inevitability of our deck not making it as high as we thought
Actually,
it would.
I like that all the powers are rings. Like
that's cute. Yeah,
that makes sense. That's what gives you those. Because a power is like a passive ability, and in Dark Souls you get those with rings.
The design stuff on here, I think, is like the choices of all these cards and how they fit together. I think is really cool.
It's like like there's some of the top-down stuff works really well, like the Prisoner's Cuff and the Bloodlust. Like those are what things do.
Yeah.
And what is Moonlight? We got to say what Moonlight Grid. Be enhanced to sorcery without removing the enhancement. Okay. Wait, without removing the enhancement.
Oh, so like
your staff it uses your staff but doesn't eat your staff. Deal 13 damage, hit recover, gain 4 FP.
Deal extra damage twice.
Okay, so gaining the 4 FP on the hit is pretty good, which I think is what that thing does.
Yeah. Moonlight.
What does Moonlight Greatsword do? Battle skill. Do an extra 10 damage. This value can be enhanced as a sorcery. Permanently increase this card's damage by 3. Okay.
Okay.
That's just soup. That is not anything what Moonlight Greatsword does, but you know what? Cool.
Yeah, I want that. Oh, you know what the other thing that killed us was? We always miss our
we never reposted. Yeah.
We didn't repost the heart, so we died.
We probably should have like looked and tried to plan to like let him lose to stagger and then repost him the next turn.
Yeah.
So maybe just like baseline playing our class bad might have made us lose. No, let's not blame that. Let's blame the statuses.
No.
That takes it out of our hands.
I find it, it's like a look. You take all those in stride, especially when it's like bits you get used to as you play a different class.
Yeah. Are these hidden event cards down here, or are these just unfinished cards?
Yeah, no. So dagger is generated off of Hornet Ring, which just says you get a dagger when your opponent
Repost.
This gives you the thing to repost with, so you never miss repost. I assume this is like a 0 cost that's good at reposting. And then Twin Prince's Greatsword, I would guess, is like
it might be an event weapon.
Let me pull up what I had. Okay, so pulling up the mod because I can pull up the workshop, information on this. Going to subscribe mods and going to
the workshop. The Steam changed it so the workshop sucks to navigate now. My hint to make it because if you hit back on the web browser,
it sucks.
Goes to your library. My special hint for you is to just like right click any link in the workshop and go open a new window.
Yep.
And use the Steam browser instead.
78 cards, 4 exclusive relics, 6 universal relics, 2 potions, and 3 boss battle music.
Wait, there's a mod
hold on. So, like, Lorien Greatsword is here.
Oh, that would make sense that the twin. Yeah, the Florian's Greatsword would like maybe give you the twin. Well, I don't know.
Hmm.
Won't lose stance. That's
Damn, this
interesting.
is like really free too. Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed this. Again, like we've talked about how like top-down mods are like a style of mod, and they tend to have a little bit less cohesion. But I feel like the cohesion was here.
For a mod that feels unfinished, this one feels like it could be one of the better ones when it's finished.
This is actively being updated too. On my, I decided to go with it this week because it's been around for a couple months, and I like giving mods like a little bit of time.
A little bit of time.
Cool, you know, if they're being actively updated. And like I feel like 2 months is enough time to see, but I could also see you know, another pass or two, like really pulling it together as well as like. Just like I've said, some of the wording bits. The fact that battle skills don't tell us anywhere that they cost 2 FP is weird.
Yeah.
Balancing characters is really hard. Yeah.
Having done
especially
design, it's hard.
Especially because you're not just designing. Like we're playing at Ascension 0 and sometimes Ascension 1, but like a lot of folks play at higher Ascension. And like want to go up, so you need your class to have the ability to scale around that in most instances.
And it's hard to make mod content like this specifically because you never you never know what kind of what is that?
Is this thank you? Or is this dragon?
Dragon torso stone?
Yeah.
Bobbles ring? I don't know. But it's hard making mod content because you never know how people are going to be playing with your content. If they're using your mod, they might be using other mods.
Right, and you know, like generally when I'm playing through, I like to, other than like my little bits with like Wide Potion. Wide Potion is the only one I keep on that does like an actual change, and I keep on Permanent Meow so that it gives me the full choices at the beginning.
You need the choices.
So. Yeah. But yeah, enjoyed this one. Like, the stance stuff played out well, and also one of the things I mentioned a couple times in the middle, but is something that's, like, hard to balance, but I think this one does well, is healing is a hard-to-control substance when you touch it.
A lot of healing class mods really suck.
So, like, the one I go to that I think, I think it's actually been updated, but the one I go to that I was really didn't enjoy was in the Shadowverse,
Anime women.
The I think it's Shadowverse. It's like Havencraft, I believe, was one of the 8 classes in there, and the idea on Havencraft was just, you have a shit ton of healing, and it was all like, one of the things that makes healing work in a way that doesn't feel really bad to play with is like Estus Flask exhausts. So
yeah, see, you can't like you're not you're incentivized to do degenerate gameplay like recursion.
Or you know, Ring of the Evil Eye. This is a self repair that you know is that should be a power, right? Whatever.
Whatever. But because it's a ring, you're
just for being a ring. But like your healing needs to be something that's like limited. If you go heavy in on regen, for instance, it incentivizes you to just stay in a fight way longer than you should, which I think is a poor loop to be playing. And so Havencraft, a lot of its healing was this like drip feed that wanted you to be doing that, and it was really like just off-putting.
I saw go look at an uncommon. Gold's Covet a Serpent Silver Ring. There's not a way to make that ring do anything in Slay the Spire.
Right, so the choice...
I guess... So they made it into Ring of the Snake, which I actually find kind of cute.
Yeah, that is nice.
Actually, the only thing I can think about it is how do you make a power like give you better card rewards?
You can do that. I have seen a mod that does God, is it Hexaghost? I want to say Hexaghost Hexaghost in Downfall has the 6 seals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like I feel like seal 3 is something like get an extra card reward from a fight or something like that.
Which would that would be like how you implemented it top down. But I think making it referential to Ring of the Snake is
that's a good direction.
Is also a good way to do it for.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot of I really do like a lot of the top down design on this, like the way that they all like you know, obviously like Red Tearstone is just hard. I don't understand what this does, but the way like when you look again, so many of these cards we look at, we're just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. This is a deck scaling weapon, like, you know, like yeah, we look at our trying to find the Bloodmail Breaker. Like yeah, this pierces block. You know, it's a bleed weapon. Block. You know, like we know what a card might be from just like seeing it. Don't know why Exile.
Although
loses to life.
I don't know why that does. And it's funny that Mailbreaker is the weapon, blood is the upgrade path. So that's a Mailbreaker that somebody has made into a blood.
That's true. You're right.
It's interesting. Is that the meta? Is that what people do with Mailbreaker?
for bleed. So yeah.
For this game? I don't know.
Anyway,
Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire. So yeah, as mentioned, every week Friday, I go through a new mod. We give it we try to give it a full run through. As you saw with this one, we fell over to Knob because I picked Ring of Favor and Protection because my mind always wants Ring of Favor and Protection because I play Dark Souls 1 too much.
Dark Souls, Ring of Favor and Protection is good in every game it shows up in.
It's true. But yeah, so Fridays do that, and then there's a number of other stream events that I do throughout the week. Dragon Warrior Wednesday is my favorite. But yeah, if you want to catch more of this, you can follow, see when I go live. Those of you who did subscribe, and Malnet for gifting that sub, appreciate it. But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Love having people be here and, you know, talking and just enjoying the stream. So, and thank you, Gnomebitten.
I'm Gnomebitten.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.